Hi guys, welcome back to another one. So today we're going to be sound deadening all the doors, the front, all the back and the front, and we're going to be using this. We could have gotten sound deadening, but I think that's a little bit heavy, so we're trying a lighter solution, see if it works. I think this is EVA Foam or EVA Foam, but I'm gonna put everything on the description. And this is just a foam. I got it from Sonda Performance Foams. I'll also put that in the description. These 2 rolls I think were about 700 rand. That's there. Yeah, I think it's enough for all 4 doors. Yeah, if you can get the 3mm one for this, is it EVA or EVA foam? Yeah, that's much thinner. This one is a little bit thicker, but the 3mm was out of stock. This is the 5, but this one I think will just the foam will do well. So you guys have, well, in my previous video probably watched how I take out the door cards, so I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna come back and yeah, we're gonna put the foam in and sound deaden these doors. The reason why is because when you, well, I upgraded the speakers and the whole system, so when the sound plays bass through the speakers, the doors rattle inside. So we're trying to get rid of that rattling with the foam. So we're trying a lighter solution instead of sound deadening, because this car's light and sound deadening is heavier. So we're gonna try this out, and you guys will see if it works out. As you can see, it's already been sound deadened inside, and we've put some foam around the speakers. Well, this was courtesy of my brother, but yeah, we took some from his car. So we're gonna also upgrade that, but yeah, that's it. There's some sound deadening inside, so we're gonna take out this white plastic and then we're gonna put that foam. For how to take out the door card, there's already a video on the channel. I'll put a link as well in the description for that video, for those that want to see how to take out the door card themselves. Let's get to it. So we have our tools here, we have a ruler and a scissor. So we're just gonna block off all these holes, and with the EVA one, and then the foam one will go on the door card. So yeah, we have our measuring tool. Well, we hope this works. We have to account for these holes here, but oh well. Alright guys, we have them marked up. There they are. We'll do smaller ones for the smaller holes, but for now that will do. And then all we need now is this well, this glue that we bought, Mamba glue, Mamba Bond, yes, it was only 145.50. So yeah, I got this at the hardware. So yeah, I hope it works. Hopefully, but yeah, we're gonna just spray that on the edges behind this, because they just temporarily put in there. You can take them out, and then I'm gonna put the little ones, and then we're gonna put the foam on the door panel. So we've taken the old foam ring around here, we've taken it out. So now I'm gonna put in a new one, because that one had cracks. So what we do is just this is the surface that's gonna meet there. So I'm just gonna wait for it to dry for like a minute, and then we're gonna put it back on. Now that it has dried a bit, that's when we're gonna wrap it around. Wrap it around. Right, now we're gonna move on to putting the foam on this door panel. So we're gonna start by measuring it and then just putting it on. So we've put foam behind the door handle because this was rattling, and we've also put this foam as well here. That's where the bolt goes in, and that's where the other one is going to go in. Put some foam behind the wires as well, and yeah, everything seems to be holding up. So yeah, we're gonna close this up and yeah, take it to the car wash. This is the space for the wires to go in for the windows and the mirrors. The door handle is gonna go through here, and that's it. All right, we made an oopsie yesterday, and here's what happened. So the door has high points, which are points that make contact with, well, the door itself, the metal part here. So it's this part here, here, and here. So if you remember, we had just put in the whole thing, and well, this didn't want to go back in there anymore. You can see we tried strategizing, which didn't go well. So this part is left out because the component for the speaker, I don't know what it's called. What's it called? Yeah, this thing, the thing. Why did I just forget the name? But yeah, that thing goes in here, so that's fine. So we're not gonna put anything here because yeah, this clips didn't want to clip anymore, and this one as well because this went all down here. So the best thing is to keep the foam from like as level with the high points that make contact with the door. So we're gonna try put it back in now. I think now it's gonna work. If it doesn't, there'll be a part 2 of this. Yeah, it looks like a jigsaw puzzle, but it's working. It's working. Let's try this again. Yes. Well, day 2. We're moving on to the rear door. There's a video of this as well of how to remove the rear door panel. I'll also put a link on the description for that. But yeah, we're gonna just snap right to the door being open. The one thing I didn't mention on that video was how to take out this clip. You just have to turn the door panel upside down and then press on this right here and then push it back, and then this connector is gonna come out. Well, I can't do it one-handed, but yeah, just find something to press this in and pull it back and it will be right out. Gotten the plastic out as well. So on this one we hadn't put the foam around here and back here as well, so that's what we're gonna do now. Just gonna put the foam around here and just behind the speaker, and then we'll go right ahead and seal this up as we did on the front door. It's not a must that the piece has to be a circle that goes behind, but there we go. Okay, it's hot today, so it's sticking faster. Hi, let's get you in. Stick onto me. And that's in. So we're gonna do the the ring now. Please make sure that when you're putting in the foam that there is space. As you can see, that's the speaker and that's the foam there. Please make sure that there is space between the two, because some foam pads are thick and they touch the speaker right there at the back and can get it wet, because yeah, water does get in here. That's why it looks like that at the bottom. So water does get in here, so make sure that there is space between the speaker at the back and the foam, so that you don't get water on the speaker. See, now the ring is done. What this is meant for is that the speaker sound shouldn't go into the door, it should go into the vehicle, so that makes sure of that. Well, it's on sticking, James. What? Let's just get you to stick there, right there. Yeah, done with that. Moving on to closing off that. It's not as much as the front door, it's just big openings. Let's get it. All right, we're done with the rear door, so now we're gonna move on to the door panel. We're not gonna really put a lot of deadening here, just where this runs and down here, but we're not going to put a lot because the rear speakers don't run a lot of bass, so they don't, well, I've never had them rattle. So yeah, the rear door panel is not really a problem. So for this rear door panel, we're going to be using the leftovers from yesterday's front door panel. So yeah, just gonna cut them up and glue them in. Alrighty, it looks like a jigsaw puzzle because we're not wasting material. So yeah, we try not to pass the high points. The high points are these ones that have markings. Those are the high points, so we try not to put foam on them because it will be a tight squeeze when we put the door back, as we've learned from the front door. So that's why we didn't even put any here. That didn't want to stick there, it kept coming out, so we stuck it here, so it's stuck. Hashtag plastic. But yeah, we're not gonna do a lot on this rear one because there's really not much rattle from this one. So yeah, now we're gonna put it back. Yeah, and I think we're gonna put the plastic as well on this one. Yeah, yeah, because we can. We added some foam padding as well behind this panel here that goes up here. Right, so front and rear door are finished. So some of you might be asking why we put the foam behind the speaker. That's for the sound not to sound bloated in the door, and it makes the bass deeper. That's what I've experienced. So that's why we put the foam behind the speaker. The front one already had it before, and we put the ring around it, like I explained, to get the sound inside the car, not for the sound to play inside the door panel. So yeah, and we put the foam around the speaker for the door panel not to sound bloated as well when the sound is playing. So we're all done with that, and we're also done with the front. Now the front is closing up perfectly. Well, we'll have to clean all that up, but yeah, closed up neatly this time around. You have to think I still need to do the other two doors. But catch you guys on the next video. That's it for this one. So sound quality definitely did improve with this. The mids and the bass sounded much more better without the door sounding like it's bloated or full. It didn't even rattle as much. Only at higher volumes, that's when you would get a sense that, yeah. But at normal listening volumes, it was very nice and crisp, which is what I wanted. Also added some foam behind the tweeters. I've just seen that in most German cars. So if the Germans are doing it, there's gotta be something to it. So added that there as well. If you're also doing this, you can skip the EVA foam. I was just trying it out, but if you get normal sound deadening, I think it will just make the process easier. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Catch you on the next one.